Hey everybody, Dan's here at www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com where we discuss clinical trials in plain English. This will be a quick video and it's aimed at research professionals, research sites, drug companies, CROs, and the study participants maybe, or potential study participants maybe can learn something too. Um, I read or heard something staggering the other day. Don't know if it's true. Someone out there may be able to get me the actual numbers. But I heard that over 80% of people who do clinical trials are people who've done clinical trials in the past. So we're not necessarily getting research naive people, people who have never done studies before, into research. And this may be an issue because you're getting a growing, large growing subculture of people who are doing repeat clinical trials, and you're getting lazy research clinics out there who are just recycling all their study participants in different studies. And you're not always getting the most accurate data because of that. And you have to really understand what it is. I mean, it's 2010. You have to understand and have an actual strategy for how you're going to get research naive, first time doing a clinical trial type people into your studies if you want good data, and if you want data that, because you don't always want to be getting data from people who've done studies for 10 years or 15 years. And believe me, there's a lot of research sites out there that are just recycling their patients. So how do you do that? Let's see. This is 2010. Social media is huge. A lot of people are going online for getting the medical information, and I know we're restricted by what we can do in terms of recruitment. But my point is that not everything has to be recruitment. Not everything has to be a recruitment strategy. You can put videos up where you educate people on what clinical trials are, what certain medical conditions are. Like, let's say I'm running a research clinic for let's say dermatology. I would go on there and I would have videos. These are not recruitment videos, by the way. These are videos made to get people's attention. Videos like what is how to deal with certain skin conditions, what are some current treatments, what are the best options for various skin conditions or whatever. And then in between those videos, maybe have one or two videos that are IRB approved that you know explain what studies you're doing, and all that IRB related stuff that usually goes into the those type of ads. I mean, there's no problem with doing that, but all I'm seeing is nothing but recruitment materials out there, whether it's on the TV, on the newspaper, or on the internet. And the TV and the newspaper and radio, I understand. You don't have the budget to be educating people on TV or on radio. You just want to get your study information out and your number, and you want people to call. But there's no excuse for not using the internet to educate people. The internet is free. You can record an infinite amount of videos on YouTube and TwitVid and Ustream and all that stuff, educating your particular group of people that you would potentially recruit for a study. And you're not necessarily recruiting them, but you're giving them information and advice, and slowly gaining some trust and credibility. And then if you do run a ad campaign online talking about what studies you have, people are more likely to listen and maybe even give you a call. So that's how you're going to get new people into your studies. So for the research centers and drug companies out there, this is a small little advice I'm giving you guys. I mean, there's no excuse now. With the TV, with the radio, with the newspaper, you know, you don't have all the money in the world to put educational content out. It's strictly ads. But with the internet and free tools like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Ustream, all this crap that we're using, and who knows what else we'll be using in the next coming years, you can put free content out there, and every now and then sprinkle in some ads. And if you build enough trust and credibility, people may start listening to what you have to say, and maybe you'll get some new study participants for your studies. And for you study participants out there, or maybe potential study participants, do you guys agree with my strategy? Or I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys would like to see more relevant content and not just be blasted with ads. So let me know, because I've spoken with a lot of people out there, and they said, "Man, if only I could find like some information, a place where I can go for like constant information about my condition, my medical condition, my illness." And I mean, they're looking for that kind of stuff. They may not be looking for clinical trials, but they're looking for advice, and you can give free content right now. The cost of doing that is zero, and you can then put in your clinical trial ads in between, and you've just built a big audience, a big enough audience to where you can actually get some good solid enrollment figures out of that. So just some advice. Let me know what your strategies are and what you think. www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Thank you very much.